Welcome in. It's New Stuff Tuesday, and have we got some fun stuff? Still a little bit of allergy things hanging around, but I'm way better. So thank you for your prayers and for your sweet messages. I'm walking better than I was last week. It's been a wild week for me, but I want to tell you, I was in the market for a chiropractor. The chiropractor I love dearly decided to retire and not work any longer, and well-deserved rest. But I thought I need a new one, and I was on the search, and I got to meet Dr. Wendy Toohey. She is now at the Gil Center in Franklin and the Watson Glen Shopping Center. It's down the same place where Aldi is, so it's very convenient, very convenient. It's right there off Highway 96 in Franklin. I got to meet her, and she talked about pain relief in your back and your spine, but pain relief that runs down your leg with sciatica and things like that without invasive procedures. And if you can take a look, it's worth at least getting a consultation before you consider a surgery, because non-invasive is always, always, always the best first alternative.
Welcome back to Today's Better Health. I'm Colleen Barton, and I'm here with Dr. Gil Center and Dr. Wendy Toohey, and we're talking about the latest treatments in back and neck pain.
Many people, Colleen, come to see us with neck and back pain, and they develop tingling and numbness down the arm, or lower back pain that develops into sciatica shooting down their leg. And for these patients, we have an advanced treatment technology, non-surgical decompression therapy, that we really introduce to this area. It separates the vertebrae and creates a suction to allow fluids and nutrients back in to heal the disc naturally, relieving pressure on the nerve and on the joint. It's an amazing treatment.
We've been helping patients like this for the last 30 years, helping them get back to work, get back to their family, get back to the life they want to live.
I mean, it really is amazing. Technology helping us to live pain-free and better lives.
Right.
And I bet you have a special offer.
The first 25 callers will receive an examination, x-rays, review of our findings, and their first treatment, all for $39.
Call 615-551-3897 today to receive this special offer.
I just loved her whole way of doing things. She's got a lot of grace about her. She's Dr. Wendy Toohey at the Gil Center. Very quiet, gentle. Everything is about non-invasive and gentle, and working you into being pain-free, where people are getting off walkers and things that they thought, well, I have no choice. I have no choice. Letting you look at your own x-rays, and it's like, you've been told it's bone on bone in your knee. Well, can you see that this bone is not on this bone? That means there's something in between there. So let's discuss other alternatives rather than think that the first alternative is surgery. I love that. So the Gil Center in Franklin, Tennessee, coming up this Sunday. Love to tell you things that are going on. Don't forget to get your tickets at Opry.com for Sunday Morning Country. It's going to be so much fun, from Darren and Brooke Aldridge to John Barry to Charlie McCoy, who's in the Country Music Hall of Fame, Kelly Lang. There are tons and tons of people. Oh, my friend Diane Sherrill, who is just adorable. The girls next door, who are wonderful. I mean, there's so many people on this show. You wouldn't believe it. It is a star-studded afternoon of some of your favorite gospel music. I just absolutely love that. It is New Stuff Tuesday, and I love talking about a new book. This new book, Chasing the Panther, The Adventures and Misadventures of a Cinematic Life. It's by Carolyn Pfeiffer. She's a filmmaker who's been around for a while. She was part of some very important movies like Dr. Zhivago and The Pink Panther and a ton of other really important movies, and worked with the greatest directors of all time. And she's just this person. It's almost like a Forrest Gump experience. You know, those people that you just go, they just ended up in these situations. And she followed her life in Italy and in London. And now she lives in Marfa, Texas, and she's written her memoir. And I was so blessed and so honored to be able to read the audio narration of this book. And I've read over 100 books, narrated them. And I'm going to tell you, it's one of the best books, if not the best book I have ever read. Just going to tell you, it's so, so, so good. So Chasing the Panther, it is out this week on Amazon, and you can get it, and it'll be delivered to you right away. Don't forget, this week at Backstage Nashville is going to be a very cool show with hit makers like Jim Beavers, Justin Wilson. If you have not seen him on stage, you are missing out. He is so funny and he is so energetic. He is a really wonderful guy. Now, Wyatt McCubbin is our discovery artist, and Wyatt has one of the best country voices you have ever heard. He is a star in the making in our discovery slot. And of course, Ray Stevenson. Jesse Ritter is going to be there for the pre-show performance. So it's always fun at Backstage Nashville. If you're coming into town for CMA Music Fest, and if you're not, you can also watch the shows live at volume.com, 3rd and Lindsley. Let's take a look at this. The Music City Grand Prix, August 4 through 6. Big Machine sponsors it yet again. That is coming up in August 4 through 6. And don't forget, if you are a race fan, you can register to win tickets on any of our Main Street portals. If you go to any of our websites for any of our newspapers, whether it's the Hendersonville Standard or the Portland Sun, Main Street Nashville, Main Street Clarksville, Main Street Fairview. I mean, you can register to win a 4-pack of tickets to the Rackley 200 Friday night race. That is June 23rd. That's a Friday night at 7 o'clock. It's a night race, and it is going to be fun. It's the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the Rackley 200. I know nothing about racing, but I do like this little truck they gave me with Matt DiBenedetto, who's going to be riding. Y'all. And Rackley Roofing, they are some fun folks, and they do some really amazing things out there. So don't forget to get your tickets, but register to win them for free. I mean, who knows what might happen? It's time for our motivation moment, brought to you by Rackley Roofing.
They said I wouldn't make it without a college degree.
They said only a man could be a roofing executive.
They said a former addict always relapses.
They said my amputation would keep me out of roofing.
They said never give an ex-convict a second chance.
They said I could never be a leader.
They said I couldn't support my family as a single mom.
At Rackley, we say they're wrong.
Want to change the world? Change it, one roof at a time.
TGPI is Tennessee Government Professional Institute for class of 2023.
Tennessee Department of Correction.
I work for Community Supervision. I'm the ACA and Policy Director. This group really took me out of my shell, and I got to learn more about myself, not just as a person, but as a professional. I would recommend it to anyone. It's an easy process. Just reach out to talent management for the application. I would definitely recommend it for anyone. It's not that long of a process, but you get so much information and so much networking that will help you with your daily job.
To learn more about the Tennessee Department of Correction, visit our website at tn.gov/correction and follow us on social media.
TN.gov is a great place to look for jobs, and they have training for a lot of them. There are teacher apprenticeship programs in our state. If you've always wanted to be a teacher and you just didn't know how to fast track yourself through, well, they've got a way, because they are in desperate need and dire need for good teachers and people to work in departments of correction. And there are some really great programs. TN.gov is a wonderful resource, and we love what they do and what they share with us here. Coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about the Nashville Zoo right after this.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Dragonosaurus was a large meat-eating dinosaur, even bigger than T-Rex. Scientists estimate that it weighed 15 tons. That's as much as 2 to 3 T-Rex 5 rhinos, 7 giraffes, 150 Komodo dragons, and 15,000 guinea pigs. When you come here to Dino Truck at the National Zoo, make sure not to only visit the Giganosaurus, but also my second favorite dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Come check out Dino Truck at the National Zoo. It's going to be dynamite.
I love that kid. He's so cute. Anyway, Dino Trek is great. And if you've got homeschool kids, it counts as a science elective. It really is cool because there's so much to learn. Every single exhibit has stuff to read and information about those dinosaurs. And it really is almost like hands-on learning. You can't touch all of them, but some of them you can, like the Triceratops. They have one you even can take pictures on. Can you imagine that for show and tell? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's head to Murfreesboro now because today there's a job fair going on. If you need a job and you're in the borough or close to the borough, around the borough, take a look at this. Our friend John, Mr. Murfreesboro at murfreesboro.com, gives us the scoop.
These job fair update videos here at Mala are becoming quite the regular update on our weekly video schedule. But here's why. The Mala manufacturing facility here in Murfreesboro not too long ago added on a 160,000 square foot facility onto their already existing manufacturing facility to obviously pump out some more parts that they produce here. And each production line, I was told, can hold up to about 30 people per line. When I met with the people over here at Mala and they told me they were doing a job fair, they wanted to hire 30 people for a new line. And for every 30 people, there's another new line. And well, the new facility over there has lots of room for lots of new lines. So first video we did, they hired like 42 people. Did another video for them, they hired like 27. And I said, okay, well, every time you need more people, just let me know, I'll come do a video. Well, every time we do these videos, they hire like 30 more people, so they keep opening up more lines. So potentially they're looking to hire hundreds of people here in Mala in that brand new facility down there, all the way down there, that big giant building right there. So they're doing another job fair this Tuesday, 9 a.m., 3 p.m. It's 906 Butler Drive here at Mala, and you just come in that main entrance right there, come down this road, drive down this one right here. Boom, there's your main entrance. Go in there and somebody will be on site to give you an on-site interview, and they're looking to hire, again, just as many people as they can. If you're looking for a job, come on down Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., 906 Butler Drive, just down the road from Lanes, Trains, and Automobiles. If you know somebody in the job field, they're looking for a job, pass this on to them. Maybe that'll help. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you so much, John. Murfreesboro.com. Follow him on Murfreesboro. And today is the day for that job fair. So if you're looking for a job and you're near the borough, check out Mahler. Sunrooms are the story. Oh my gosh. I cannot get over some of the beautiful work. You can check out the gallery at Mid-South Exteriors website because they can do that for you.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
I love the recipes from the kitchen at Campbell Soup. They are so easy and they're so good. Thank you to Mid-South Exteriors for bringing us our daily yummy. We're going to head out to our lodge partners. They are doing some really cool things, connecting lodge and a brewery. Now, how does that happen? Well, take a look. It's the next story on New Stuff Tuesday.
My name is Jake Carlson, and I'm one of the founders and owners of the Naked River Brewing Company here in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
My name is Nathan Woods, and I'm the head brewer at Naked River.
My name is Trey Trundle. I am the operations manager at Naked River Brewing.
We love cooking. We love everything about Lodge Cast Iron, and we love cooking with beer. And so the melody of the two together is something that was bound to happen. So we were very pleased to release this beer just in time for Lodge Oktoberfest. This brown amber ale, it's got a little bit of a natural sweet honey flavor to it.
When we actually were planning the recipe out, we thought about a beer that we would enjoy if we were out camping, that we would want to pour in a skillet or something to maybe cook some hot dogs on or cook some chicken in.
You know, the clarity in this beer is what really stands out. So this one we did with a little bit of honey malt, rye malt, so we're pairing that sweetness factor. We went a little bit subtle on the honey. It goes a very long way in the beer. It kind of creates a sweetness factor that's not typically there with most grain bills. There's a lot of great beer recipes out there, and we thought this one would be good for just about every recipe.
Once the brewing's done, from there is the canning process. Goes through that, gets lid popped on it, goes through a seamer, seams it up to what you see in the stores.
This beer is really special because I think it will be involved a lot in cooking. I want this to be in everybody's fridge for every cookbook ever. I think that this is a really special beer, and I think that a lot of recipes can be improved with this beer, for sure.
This beer is actually becoming one of my favorites.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rock and rollers, our favorite holiday is almost here. That's right, Global Running Day is this Wednesday, and we can't wait to celebrate with you. We're getting the party started with the best prices of the year on all Rock and Roll Running Series events for one day only. Whether you're looking to run by the beach, through the city, or in the mountains, we've got a destination for you. Mark your calendars. Sale starts at 12 a.m. Pacific on June 7th.
I love that. Coming up this week, there's so much. If you're going to be traveling in downtown Nashville, if you're not going in for CMA Music Fest, for all the running and all the rock and roll runs and things like that, you trust me, there are going to be a lot of streets blocked off. So find out ahead of time, and do know that if you like the rideshare services like Uber or Lyft, they will be jacking up those prices this week because downtown will be a madhouse. So if you can move appointments or not, if you don't have to be downtown for the festival, or if you don't want to be downtown, listen to me, if you don't have to be down there, don't. Now, if you want to be a part of the events, that's great. There's a lot going on and so much free stuff. Oh my goodness. But if you want to avoid that area, move those appointments to another week because it's going to be crazy. But I tell you where it's going to be nice, just outskirt that area, outskirt it, and go to the Nashville Sounds.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
Now, if you want some really fun things to do, there's always something going on at 50 Forward, 50forward.org. If you are 50 and over, you can find groups of people that gather there every day. There's always food and fellowship and things to do, but they want to encourage you to be part of the Join All of Us research project, because it helps us to have our health information in the researched index, so that when something happens with us, or maybe somebody else has their information there and they share that information, it helps people like doctors and people who are making diagnoses understand a little bit better. Maybe somebody had what you have before, and because they gave their information, they can treat you faster. It really helps all of us. So joinallofus.org/50forward. Here's why.
We all have reasons to share our health stories.
Being diagnosed with cancer, it is a very frightening thing. As a younger woman, I would have never thought I would have brain surgery. I would have never envisioned it. I have had brain surgery, I have had breast surgery, and I'm a survivor. Living in a family that really encouraged community service, it meant the world to me to help those in need by providing my information to researchers so that perhaps they can help someone else. Medical research impacts all of us. People of all ages, of all nationalities, of all genders. There are so many needs out there, and the stories need to be told. And I can't think of a better way of helping other people.
Share your health stories today and help guide the discoveries of tomorrow. Learn more at joinallofus.org.
joinallofus.org, and also the Join All of Us bus is going to be around the mid-state this week with ways for you to just come by and sign up. You don't even have to go to a website. So check with your local 50 Forward and see when the Join All of Us bus will be there. It's time for our daily giggle, and this little girl, she is going to be in a wedding, and she's giving her dad explicit instructions. Don't talk to me. There will be people there, Daddy. Don't talk to them. I love, just wait for it, the very end. This little girl, she is something.
You can't call my name when I'm going to be walking down the aisle. No one can call us because we're going to be busy walking down the aisle.
What if I just yell, "Princess"?
No, there's Dad. There's going to be a bunch of people sitting, and then they're just going to hear us. And they're going to be like, "Why are you doing that?" And they're not going to think you're a good daddy.
They're not going to think you're a good daddy. That little girl is so cute. And she is taking her job as being in a wedding and walking down that aisle very seriously. I love kids. I love kids and animals. Can't beat it at all. Well, speaking of animals, there is something new coming to the Williamson County Ag Center, June 22nd through 24th. Get your tickets to the Extreme Mustang Makeover. As you watch this next clip, you're going to see a young woman who trained a wild Mustang. Now, you're going to see this animal do some things that most horses wouldn't do. Just remember, this is not just any horse. These are wild horses taken off the plains of America. This is America's horse, and they're taken off wild as bucks. And then they can train them in something called the freestyle. Now, this is the winner from last year. Oh my goodness. For the first time ever, the Extreme Mustang Makeover is coming to Middle Tennessee. I'll give you the details. My goodness, that is going to be so much fun. I'm going to be there. I'm part of the Mustang Heritage Foundation, and I love being part of such a wonderful thing to preserve and to adopt out the wild horses in our country. And the tip trainers who come in are kids. I mean, there are these young ladies and young men who work with these animals, and they will be up for adoption. Yes, there is an auction. If you go to MustangHeritageFoundation.org, you can get pre-qualified so you can start bidding on these horses. If you're looking for a horse that will be the heart that you've never, ever experienced in a horse, that's what they are. You guys, don't forget that this is CMA Music Fest week. So traffic is an issue downtown. But if you want to download, the CMA Music Fest has an app. There's so much that is free for you. Now, a lot of it you need a ticket to go in, like the big shows over at Nissan Stadium, but there's stuff going on all around that. So if you want to know who's in town, where you can go for free, where you can go and sit in air-conditioned comfort, well, you just go right ahead. Backstage Nashville will always be fun. That is on Saturday in the midday. Lots of shows. If you want to see music this weekend, Nashville is the place to be. Be safe, everybody, and be kind, and because it makes us treat each other differently. But remember, most of all, that you are loved. I'm about to get all my computer issues worked out. Had some issues yesterday. Y'all, I don't know what happened, but right in the middle of the show, everything went black. And I was just hitting things, not knowing exactly what was going to happen. So I'm glad that the computer world was taken care of. Thank you, Lord. And I'm glad that you were here with me. You're here each and every day. And I love you.
We are home. We are family. We are things to do and place to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.